So this is Zerg in Circuit Breaker, PvZ. What he's going to show you now, all in. So this is not an early all in, but it's after Nexus Expand. It's a power dragoon build. So we sacrifice Corsair usage, instead we get dragoons up faster. And at around timing when the Zerg Scourge flies in to scout, we'll be all-inning with dragoons. I'll be showing you guys Power Dragoon. Since I have to expand early, we'll be making Pylon up there. We need to get the natural Nexus up and going. So I'll be preparing for that double Nexus, the Nexus expansion. So with the probe, go scout. So this might be Nexus expand. This is an all-in build, so we don't build too many probes. Since it's not first scout, I'll be sending my second scout out and then making a forge. So we don't build a lot of gateways either. It might be a double nexus, but you don't build that many gateways. So in order to optimize as much units that come as possible, you have to build only up to 5 gateways. That's how much this can support. So it's cross position. So you can 13th nexus against cross scout when you do diagonal scout. So it seems like opponent's going 1 link only. For cross position, you can go either 13 or 14 nexus. It doesn't matter. Just play at your own pace slowly. So it's 4 links. You can deal with that with only 1 cannon. 4 link, it's really a iffy number. Again, as a Protoss, it's really tough to go against. It's not as if opponent went full greedy or aggressive either. It's like in the middle of the road. After 13 nexus, make their second pylon. 16 pylon. So look, he made 2 extra links, but then this 6 links is kind of delayed, so you don't need to prepare so much against this. So 16 pylon, 17 gas. So opponent seems to have made extra links because he doesn't know what I'm doing. So cancel the Zealot there. The most important thing in Zerg, oh no, he didn't cancel the Zealot. So your scouting is the most important part of CBT. You need to assess if the opponent's going all in or not. So instead of getting a Stargate up right here, like in normal builds, you get Dragoon range instead. So before I do that, I'm going to be stopping my probe production, and the reason why I'm making Zealots right now instead of Dragoons straight away, because Dragoons are so weak against the Zerglings. So with the gateway up, I'm just going to be making Zealots instead at first. I'm going to be mixing in Zealots with my Dragoon. So you have a little space leeway before your Dragoons. You can make Dragoons, so why not just fill in that time by making Zealots? It's not like you can make anything else. Now you make +1 attack. get a dragoon range and also +1 attack upgrade. So you see that both of the sides are not layers at all. It's a high chance that the opponent's going Hydra instead, but it's like, but if the opponent goes Hydra, ranged dragoons are really good against it. Rather than you being nervous, you should be saying thank you. Okay, so now you stop making probes and you're making gateway expand. You're adding in gateways. Around the one control group in the natural, you start adding in gateways. Go up to 5 gates. So since opponent isn't going layer, it's pretty good for you. You're feeling pretty good. So for your cannon timings, try to get as much gateways up as possible before you start making cannons. So in an event that you make cannons too early, your gateway timing will be even more delayed, and then therefore the push will be delayed. So now you need to match pylons with their supply count. So now there's Hydras up. You don't need to be nervous about this. If your dragoon range is done, your dragoon range is longer than Hydra range, even if they're hitting your buildings. So watch this. So it's really good against just ground Hydras, because the Hydras won't be able to break buildings anymore. Now start making those gateways. As soon as those +1 attack upgrade becomes done, your length will melt. So this is really good against, this just crushes ground Hydra. So against 5 hatchery, I'm going 5 gate. So right now I have 2 choices. I can go attack right now or not. If you're not gonna rush out, just make a natural gas in your natural and just watch. But since I traded favorably here, I can just go out with just off of 4 gates, really. So since I confirmed the Hydra count over here, you just it's just a micro fight here. With good enough micro, you can just win against this. So normally, if the opponent didn't shove in before and break my gates, this would be timing that I go out. But now, right now, I just won. If you see that, I just crushed his army. I didn't even need to wait for my +1 in itself. Just micro. So you just win like this. The 5 gate dragoon build, you don't make too many probes. Even if you're going double nexus, you just keep on making your probes and then you stop, and then at optimized timing you make gateways, and then you also make zealots, and at +1 you go attack. Against grind Hydra, range dragoons are really good. That's all.